Hi, friends. I'm Shallie Jolink, and this is The Other Side of the Bar, a podcast about what life is really like on the other side of the bar. You can find us anywhere you listen to podcasts, and make sure to follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Other Side of the Bar. Facebook.com/Other Side of the Bar and Instagram at Other Side of the Bar. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you on the other side of the bar. Cheers. Hey, y'all, this is Shallie, and this is episode 2 of The Other Side of the Bar. And again, y'all know me. I'm Shallie Jolink, and I'm here with
Rebecca Walston, eating as always.
Rebecca's my co-host, or the co-host, or not co-host, I don't know.
Co-host.
We are co-hosts together. Flat hierarchy, no juxtaposition there. Anyway, and our guest today is Jared. I'll let him introduce himself. Jared.
Hey, it's me, Jared Hartnett.
Cool, Jared. And so, what do you do? We're sitting at Billy's. So you work at Billy's. What's your title here, if you will?
You could call me a cook, I guess, or
Cool.
if you want to say chef, that's cool as well. But
I'll
not
call
really.
I'll call you a Billy's chef,
A line cook,
line cook.
SpongeBob.
a SpongeBob, yeah.
Okay, there. Cool. So, we start the episodes basically just talking about, you and, just having a conversation after hours. You just finished a shift here. And,
Yeah.
I guess the big macro question is, how did you get here? And you can share as
How
little
did
or
I get
as...
to Billy's?
How did you get here? How did you get to Austin? You can share as little or as much as you want, but
Actually,
I want to know.
you know Ben Tipton, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone knows Ben
know
Tipton.
Yeah, I
Tipton
know
too?
Ben Tipton.
You went to school with
Oh,
him,
well,
right?
actually, this is perfect. I didn't think it was going to be that interesting. But since
Anything
you know,
with Ben Tipton is interesting.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
no.
Ben used
so
to work.
I had, huh?
Ben used to work here.
Exactly.
Okay.
No, I'll get there.
Okay, cool.
So I moved here and I had a little bit of a cushion, like $3,000 to work with, but then I moved down the street, Kensington,
But
And
tell
it's-
him where you moved from.
Wait, where
Lake
you
Charles,
moved?
Louisiana.
Oh, okay.
And
That's cool. I like Louisiana.
yeah. So I started going down the street. I don't have a car, so I was walking about 30 minutes to Barfly down the street, and I meet this guy
Like in Austin now.
in Austin.
Okay. Yeah, Barfly's the bar.
Yeah. So I go in there and I'm trying to meet the locals and stuff, and they seem a little cliquey over there. So at first, but they're not now. I guess maybe it's because I've been living here. But I saw this guy that was laughing. Yeah, a bunch.
And he had that crazy hair
I would
then,
I would
too.
sit at the bar and laugh too because they played some good movies over there. So
They do,
finally,
yeah.
I felt like I had to if I'm gonna sit there drinking, at a bar.
What would you buy there? Would you drink wine? Or what were you
No,
drinking?
I
A
don't
beer?
really drink wine at bars.
So was it beer?
Whiskey, because I was on a
Whiskey.
big whiskey kick from Louisiana.
Gotcha.
But anyway, what was I saying?
Sorry.
You were at
No, it's
Barfly's.
fine. Yeah, so finally I saw the guy and I had to ask him, because I was just trying to network around here and see if there was any jobs
How
available.
long had you been in town? Like in Austin? It sounds like you were like...
Probably like 3 weeks.
Okay.
It didn't take me that long to get the job at Billy's.
Okay.
But,
You have a pulse? You're
So-
tired.
No, wait.
yeah.
But you were at
That's
Barfly's
true.
first.
That's true.
Before you got to
No,
bed.
no, he was just a regular. He didn't work there.
Wait, what?
He was just a regular hanging out at the bar. He didn't have
At
a job.
Barfly.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I didn't really know where to go. I tried to go to Woodrow's and Jenny's and stuff, but it was always packed.
Oh my God, Little Woodrow's was open 3 years ago. Okay.
Yeah, it was. It was full up,
It's
and there
like
was
a
like
brand
a lot
new
of
bar
kind
to me
of
still. That's
more
crazy.
uppity people there. So
I know. I feel like they just opened too. But yeah, it is like a yuppie bar.
it's been
Yeah.
it's been there for a while.
Yeah.
But so I was like, hey man, any jobs? We just start talking, like you do anybody you sit in the bar with. And he's like, yeah man. He's like, this guy Fox. He's like. It's like, I don't know why. He knows I don't want to go back over there. I've got a bunch of stuff going on.
This is the
He's
best
like-
impression. I love it. I love it.
No, but it gets even better. Because he's like, yeah. No, he's like, he keeps texting me. He's like, oh, we lost another guy. So they're short-handed. He's like, just go in there tomorrow. You know, and I
Yeah,
was
like
like,
I said, you have a pulse, you're higher.
yeah. It's true. So, yeah. But he was like, under one condition, he goes, you got to go in there and do the interview. And when you talk to Fox, you can't tell him who I am. And I was like, I forgot your name anyway. You know? And he was like, just imitate me. And I was like, I'm pretty good at imitations. So he was like, just describe me and do the imitation. And,
Oh my God.
and then, you know, so then I came in the next day. Shannon was working, I think.
Wait.
You
And,
and, she went to Hell.
Yeah, I remember Shenandoah because
could be wrong. It could have been you. I don't know. But I asked for Fox. He came out here and he interviewed me.
So Fox is one of the cooks here?
Oh,
or
no,
the-
he's the manager, kitchen
he's the
manager.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Didn't know that. All right. Fox is a kitchen manager. Got it.
Yeah.
And then, anyway, so you met Fox. So what's his name? Who you like told
Ben
you to go to
Tipton.
Fox?
Ben Tipton. So yeah. So then I came in here and I was a little nervous about, but you know I knew I had to have a job, so I was like, and like you said, if you have a pulse, like I clearly had a pulse, so. So I, you know, Fox was like, okay, yeah. I think he was looking at me like, you don't look like a cook, you know.
Have you ever cooked before anywhere?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I've been doing it for like 6-7 years
Oh,
before
perfect.
that.
In Louisiana?
Yeah. But so he's like, all right, well, you know, I'll give you a call, and then I was like, well, I had to, you know, I started doing the impression for him and everything, and he just kind of looked at me like, I don't know who you're talking about, and I felt really weird.
I've never heard this part of the story.
You never heard this?
No,
I never told you that. I told
Never.
everybody this. I guess I didn't know you knew Ben Tipton either, but.
Yeah. So I
It took him
don't
like
work
5
at
minutes,
Billy's,
like-
but, yeah. Oh, that's so funny.
And he was like, oh, Ben Tipton, yeah, so that was the.
And how long have you worked here now? 2 years?
Nah, it's been longer than that.
So Fox
Three?
eventually got the impression.
He got the impression,
Once you said it.
but it was a little awkward.
That's funny.
What were you drinking?
Just champagne. That was like over 2 years ago.
I'm not good with time.
It's funny because I feel like I've just now recently seen you. I'm not like, I guess I've been
Nobody
coming-
really sees anybody back there, though. That's the thing. It's
I
like
feel
the
like-
dungeon where you gotta kind of reach your hand through the bars
I
to get
haven't-
sunlight.
Well, I remember when
You know?
Ben was a cook here, so like I have a lot of
But
memories.
he's a really he's like 8 foot tall.
Right, but there was also a guy who was a cook here, and I forgot his name. Is it Pat?
Yeah, Alan's
Yeah.
brother.
Alan's brother? Yeah. Oh my god, yeah. Pat used to call me Shali or something weird. Like he would have just emphasis on a different.
I know how to spell your
syllable,
name, but I don't know how
so-
to say it.
It's Shally.
Shally.
It's just
So
yeah.
have you seen her food ticket?
But like he did, like spelling my name is not the same as
No,
saying
but it's
it,
just
and it's different. It's
more,
weird. It's actually from Louisiana, kind of.
Yeah, you were telling me about this Cajun guy that was talking about your name.
I was named after a professor at Tulane named Dr. John Shally. So it's like a English spelling of a French name, and
Yeah.
I'm assuming, but anyway, I remember Ben working there and Pat calling me like Shally, but he would be like shall, like he would just say like one syllable wrong. I don't know if it was Shally or Shally. But like Ben one time just was like, it's Shally, not Shall. Like I don't even remember. It was the funniest thing though. It was so stupid. And yeah, that was obviously like 10 years ago or something.
Yeah, I haven't seen Pat in a while.
Yeah, Pat has like married with children.
One son.
Yeah.
I heard you guys used to have to pad the door
What does that mean?
right there because he would slam it so hard because he was mad all the time.
Pat?
Yeah.
He was a screamer. He worked here when I first started, and I'd never worked at a bar before, and he'd be in the kitchen and just be like cursing and screaming, and it'd be like, because our kitchen closes at 11:30, so I'd put an order back at 11:20, and he'd just be like cursing, and the customer would be like wide-eyed, like, I'm sorry. I'm like, no, don't worry about it. You're getting your food.
Well, one of the first times I met him, I was like, hey, man, can you clock me in? And he was like, go fuck yourself.
Oh my God.
He screamed it.
God.
And I was like, okay.
Yeah, every blue
What should I
moon.
do?
So
here?
y'all crossed over, I guess.
A little bit.
I don't know.
That's
It's
funny.
weird, though, because he's nice to me most of the time.
He's super nice, but he's like that.
He's nice.
He's that work
He doesn't
mode
have
chef
that
type guy.
He doesn't have that switch, where you just...
Yeah.
I that sounds like me though. Like I could be that way. I act out.
Like if a lot of stuff happens,
It's just that
turn
traditional
it
chef.
off.
Chefs
Yeah.
are known for that kind of bad attitude.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of personalities you have to deal with.
Yeah.
So you got the job by going to Barflies, kind
And
of.
meeting Ben Tipton. The
Right?
rest is history.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
didn't you lived at the Kensington, right? Like
Yeah, I
everyone
lived at
else.
the Kensington down there. That's when I was
I think
going
that's
to
how we get
Barfly.
90% of the employees are Kensington residents. At least
Wait,
back in the
really?
day.
Wait, what's
Yeah.
where's
It's the
Kensington?
apartments, like
It's right down there by the monkey nest.
Dollar Tree and all that.
Are those like the new?
The
fancy-
gas station down there.
No, the old ones.
with the gas station
Behind the Walgreens.
The Shell right there.
Oh yeah. Oh, those are wait. Okay.
Everyone in the world's like lived there at some point, I feel like.
It's pretty big.
So it's like, is it like on the west side of North Loop?
It kind of goes like a whole block. No,
Oh.
it's this.
Oh wait, I know. They're like maroon apartments. I
They're
know.
maroon and like yellow. It looks kind of like Italian villa-ish.
Are they where like Luby's used to be?
I don't know.
Okay. Are they across the street from the Telemundo studios?
Yeah, I think so. And it's like that whole city
Telemundo.
block. Yeah, you didn't know Telemundo's over there?
They're on the west side of Burnet Road. Right?
Okay, you know where CVS is down there?
Yeah.
It's behind there,
Okay.
right?
No,
No,
the,
across the street.
It's across the street.
It's across the street. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I know exactly where it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's
But
a
it's
pretty
like-
big complex. There's
Yes,
like,
I know exactly what you're talking about.
It's like 10 buildings.
I've definitely had friends who've lived there too,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, when
it's a cool place.
When Pat was getting married, I took his fiance wedding shopping, and I picked her up. And yeah, I was so lost in there trying to find which building, which door.
It's like in the Shoal Creek neighborhood, but it's yeah.
Yeah.
and lots of regulars have lived over there.
I used to. So I've lived I've lived like a walkable distance from Barflies for the past 10 years.
How long did it take you to get over there?
I've been. Everyone's been to Barflies.
No, I mean, how long did it take you from walking
It's like a
distance?
10-minute walk from my.
Yeah.
So I used to live on 47th Street, and I actually walked there more when I lived there, and that's like a 10 to 15-minute walk. Versus like I actually live closer to Barflies now because I live on 55th Street, and it's just more of a matter of just going east.
Yeah.
But I actually just don't. I've never walked over there from my new house. Sadly enough.
Dare to dream, you can still do it.
I know I could still do it.
Right?
It's just you gotta have like a real. For me, I have to have a real strong crew to go to Barflies.
Oh, really? I haven't been.
I've definitely been to Barflies alone.
Because you're
It's-
just like stuck with people,
It's very
especially when you go
emotional.
downstairs.
Yeah, it's very emotional to go to Barflies alone. I think the last time I went to Barflies alone, my dad was in the hospital.
Oh,
And
so
I
you
was
just
just,
have memories.
like, I think Steve was bartending there, and like I knew Steve, and like he was friends with Ben, and like
It's all the same workers, pretty
Yeah,
much, right? Because
we all used to work at Brentwood Tavern, which is funny. I brought this up on the last time. Like, I was like a hostess there. I barely worked there, but
Yeah.
I definitely worked there. And a lot of the people who worked at Brentwood Tavern were like ex-Alamo people, like people who used to work at the Alamo, and like Alamo Draft House.
Oh, okay.
But actually, now that I'm like talking about it, I don't think Steve actually worked at Brentwood Tavern ever. I think Steve was just always around the party. But anyway, Steve would always pour drinks at Barflies, and I remember my dad was in the hospital, and my dad's name was Dirk. And I literally met a guy named Dirk at the bar. And I was like, fuck.
But you don't meet a lot of dirt.
That's
No.
weird.
And I was like, my dad's named Dirk.
I've never met a Dirk.
And my dad was
before.
like
I
not
don't
in
know if
like
I have either.
he was not like super in a bad place. He was gonna be fine. He was just like in the hospital for the night. But I think for whatever reason I was younger, and like I was just like maybe weird about it, maybe not. I don't know. I was drinking at a bar alone,
That would
but
give
which is
me
not like
weird vibes.
I don't know, like, I definitely used to drink a lot more when I was younger, and I would drink a lot more, like, I don't know, I would go by myself to drink, because it was just, like, that's what you did.
People watch and
It's
the
not like-
energy and the
yeah.
crowd.
Well, actually, I was just searching for places on Yelp on my phone, and I saw the Workhorse, and I was like, it's not that far, because it really was like 30 minutes from Kensington Wall.
Mm-hmm. Workhorse.
And Workhorse is a little bit less, so and it was just like, couldn't even move in there.
Oh,
So
Workhorse
I was like,
is
I'll
so
Is that
I'll
on
go-
North Loop?
And then I
Yeah,
was looking
it's,
for,
still
it's
haven't
the
been there
old
either.
parlor.
Oh, the old parlor. Okay, so that's
it's
a
good.
small space.
It's
yeah.
good.
I haven't been there since it was the old parlor.
Really? It's
Yeah.
it's basically the same,
Oh, okay.
but it's different, and it's
Well, it used to be
always crowded.
tables, so
It's
now is there like a long bar? Or
The parlor was really chill, and
Yeah.
like this place is like packed. It's like
Gotcha.
I call it the alcoholics bar because you're like, oh, it's a Tuesday night
Right.
at like 10 o'clock. There's
Right.
no way it's crowded, and it's packed.
Yeah,
Like I mean, which is kind of like Barflies, but different.
yeah,
Like Barflies is like crowded on like Sunday night on
it's weird.
like Easter, you know, stuff like that. But you know,
But no, and then I looked for this place called the Tigress or something.
Mm-hmm.
or the little tea. I've
It's like a
been
little
there.
hole in the wall,
Yeah,
and
there's
I was
8
like
tables.
just looking. I was like,
couldn't find it.
couldn't find it.
It's
And
right
that's
there.
more like fancy cocktails.
to
I know where it
Yeah.
is now. Then I went to I walked down the street to this really yuppie place. It was bar or something.
Oh,
You know what I'm talking about? It's on the
I've
right
seen it
side.
driving by, but I've never been. It's,
drink well.
No.
That
Not
might
drink
be
well?
it. I got a Jameson and Sprite, and they're like, that'll be 28.
No.
What?
I swear to God.
No.
They had, I swear to God.
$28.
It might have been 26.
No.
Both
I'm serious. No, it was a double.
Oh,
But
What?
still.
so
But
drink.
they had like the stone cubes in it, like the,
Yeah.
But
you know what I'm talking about? It was real
so, like,
fancy.
yeah, but that's crazy.
No, but everybody
Come
was
on.
drinking something with like some weird stuff coming out of it, you know, like.
Mm.
Too much.
So I was like, I'm gonna get out of here
Yeah.
after that. That's gonna put me out before I use all my savings. You know?
So you've been a cook here for a couple years.
Yeah.
So like, what's a story you have? I know you kind of told one earlier about Billy, which no one got to hear. So you can tell that one again, but also you could
I should
tell
probably
like,
tell that one again because
well, there's also, I would say, like, what's another cool Billy story that you know? Or what's something that you've learned as a cook that, like, maybe would surprise someone? Or anybody? I don't know. Yeah, and
Something I've learned
You can say
that-
all those things. Like, it's kind of like a 3-part question. You can talk about the Billy story, which actually you should tell the Billy story.
yeah, because I'm kind of at a loss here.
So you were
Uh,
working.
So yeah, it was me and Alf working. In
How
the
long
kitchen.
ago was this?
Maybe like a year ago.
Okay.
And we're getting the vents cleaned soon or something. And Billy came in to look at the vents, and I guess they were dirty or something. He just was kind of looking around, observing everything. You just have to know him. But and we were just kind of waiting. Just me and Alf were just kind of waiting to see what he would say, you know.
You never know, right?
Yeah, and he was like, "You should have seen these guys trying to install this thing, the vent hoods," and he's like, "It was like 4 monkeys trying to fuck a football." Yeah, it was pretty funny.
And he just probably laughed like I laughed.
And then
No, he laughed immediately afterwards.
and then did he just turn around and walk out?
And just turned around and walked
Yeah.
out. Just laughed, you know, and then me and Alf looked at each other and laughed as well.
Yeah, it's like how. Wait, what did you say earlier? It's like, I don't know what that means, but it sounds.
No, yeah. We didn't know what it meant, but it was hilarious. You know? Just kind of thought of it, trying to put that image in your head. I don't know.
Yeah.
Have you ever met a girl through the kitchen? I feel like every guy here has a story.
Yeah, you were there actually.
Was
I
I?
think.
What? Every guy picks up at least one girl through that
Well,
kitchen.
I didn't do it. I know
believe it.
Sean used to do that.
Ah.
This girl one time though, she kept looking at me. She was sitting over there, and then she saw me through the window, and I guess we made eye contact, and she waved over at me.
Really? Like, come over here or hello?
Well, just trying to get my attention, I guess, and I didn't know what it was about, and I opened the door, and she gave me this piece of paper with her number on
Ooh
it.
la la.
Nice.
And you called or you didn't call?
No, I never called. But the funny thing is, and this is a true story, she lived one floor right below me in the Kensington
How did you find out?
for like 2 years. Because I was moving with Corey. She was sitting out on her porch, and I was like, hey, I know you.
No, you didn't never ran into
And I was like,
each other?
I need to call you. And I really meant to.
And you just never did?
I don't know.
Who's Corey?
No, he's a
My
regular. He
roommate.
was in here earlier. The
Oh,
guy
that
sitting
guy.
at the
He's
bar.
my
Yeah.
roommate.
Tall guy.
Yeah.
Is he your roommate now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we live right around
You guys
the
don't
corner.
really talk though, do you?
No.
That explains why he's here. No, I was wondering. Okay.
Well, he lives literally in walking distance.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he works late, so he comes in for like one nightcap before we
Right.
close.
No, exactly.
He
Yes.
usually goes to the draft house, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they're open till 2 and we close at midnight.
Yeah. He's never there.
Hmm. So you never called her.
Never called her, and then I was moving out that day. And I was like, hey, I know you. And
Did she remember?
she was like, what, are you moving in here? And I was like, no, I'm moving out. And I was like, how long have you been living here? She's like, I've lived here for like 3 years or something
How did
like
you
that.
never bump into each other?
I don't know.
That's wild.
Do you still
Isn't
have her
that
number?
weird?
Yeah, but you never called her even after that?
Actually, I went to Jenny's one night, and this is funny. I think I saw Walker there. I went for somebody's birthday. There's like dancing going on. I saw her, and I was like, hey, dance with me.
Oh, see?
And she was like, no, I'm good. And she was like, my boyfriend's here. And I was like, oh, it's all right. I mean, it's fine.
You missed your chance.
And no, but I wasn't trying to like sneak
Yeah,
in there or
yeah.
anything. I was just, it's just a fun kind of bar you dance at, and I was like, no, come on. And she was like, I said no.
Oh my gosh.
And I was like, and then like a bunch of people looked at me, and I was like,
Never mind.
I'm sorry.
That sucks.
I was like,
And Jared loves to dance. At our Christmas party, he was a dancing fool.
Oh my God, where do y'all have your Christmas party?
Well, this is the first year we had it off premise at Austin Beer Works. So it was
Okay.
really fun.
That's
it was
awesome.
fun.
Yeah, you tried to dance with Billy, but Billy
Tried
didn't
to
want to
dance
dance.
with Billy even.
Aw, that's adorable. Billy, wait, can I ask?
Luckily, I don't think he remembers it.
Can I ask a weird question? Like, do y'all know Billy's girlfriend?
No,
yeah,
I've never seen
Leslie.
her.
Yeah,
Okay. Like the one he like goes to like the
yeah.
coast
She
with?
hangs out here. She comes here sometimes.
Cool.
And she's Philip's sister-in-law.
Who's Philip?
He's a bartender here.
Oh, is Philip the guy? Do I know Philip?
Probably.
Yeah.
Because he does folk fest.
Skinny
and
guy is
everything.
kind of an asshole.
Really?
Is he an older
He's a
guy?
good asshole though.
Ah,
Is he the older guy?
yeah.
Who has? Yeah.
He knows your parents, I'm sure, because he does folk fest and all that.
Did he have like the black eye or something recent?
He had surgery. Yeah, eye
Yeah.
surgery. Yeah.
Philip. Got it. So wait, how is Philip connected to Billy's girlfriend again?
That's Philip's. So Billy is dating Philip's sister-in-law.
Oh, okay.
He's always here by himself though. I've never seen him with a.
Well, because she lives out at the bay. It's
She
like
lives-
a 2.5-hour drive.
Okay.
That's why he goes every weekend now. And she'll be here sometime.
That's so romantic.
Yeah, I think it's a good match.
Billy seems like a really romantic guy.
He does, doesn't he? Oh my God, I believe, yeah, he is.
And did you know his ex-girlfriend, Martha?
I've heard of her.
Oh, okay.
I remember she drove like a fancy.
Oh, the red
Audi.
sports car.
Yeah.
She always had the long scarf.
I imagined there was that girl with short curly hair, but no, it's not her.
Oh, not Vicky. They're just the best friends. That's Vicky Jones, yeah.
Yeah.
Vicky Jones.
You know Vicky. Everyone knows Vicky.
Yeah, she's here a lot.
Yeah.
But Martha's like very glamorous.
Chips in a bag.
What is chips in a bag?
That's Vicky, right?
I don't know what that. Oh, yeah.
Always wants chips in a bag.
He knows everyone by their to-go orders. I was like, "What's chips in a bag?" Because she likes to sit here and talk and hang out. So she'll get a beer, and then like another hour, right?
Y'all
So
have like chips in a bag? What?
well, she gets.
She wants chips in a Ziploc bag separately.
Oh.
So the sandwich doesn't make the chips soggy.
That's funny.
I was like, chips in a bag.
I don't know.
That's
funny.
true.
No, that's awesome. It's so interesting to learn all these things about people. Like, I have a friend, Tom, who is a valet, and there was a state representative who passed away like years ago, and Tom was really sad. And I was like, how the fuck do you know this random state representative from San Marcos or New Braunfels or whatever? And he was like, that dude was so nice. He tipped every time.
Right.
Like yeah, he's a
Valet for where?
Well, he's different valet companies. He's literally
like private
valeting like
parties.
every.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no. The way restaurants work is like like they have different valet companies, and he's basically cycled through all the employers because he did that job through college, and when he graduated college, he just kept the same job, and he's worked at Stephen F. Austin. He worked at the Four Seasons. He's worked everywhere.
Well, I noticed too, like those big private fancy parties will have valet service.
Yeah, exactly.
So you don't have to park in the neighborhood. They do it for you.
I'm sure he's worked plenty of those parties, but like his main rotation was like those places and whatnot. And because when he worked at the Four Seasons, it was like he definitely ran into state reps and stuff, especially like when it was like that time of year when they were in town, which was.
Yeah, he said it's a very seasonal job. Mm-hmm. They're here, they're not here.
It's every odd numbered year, January through June, basically.
Otherwise, they're in their districts.
Correct.
Okay.
In theory. But Jeannie Morrison, like you said, is a kid here. Or no, that's her
granddaughter, yeah.
Yeah, so never mind. But so a lot of them have like lots of like connections in Austin.
Right.
They obviously represent their districts.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, her daughter said she was amazing during, after Harvey because her district was affected, it was Victoria and stuff, so she was down there a lot.
Yeah. Any other Billy stories, Jaron?
Yeah, I'd have to really think. There's nothing really too interesting that goes.
What's the weirdest order you've gotten? And that's my last question.
The weirdest what?
Order.
Like to-go order, anything. If you remember it. If not, I don't know. Like, what's orders that piss you off? I don't know.
She's so easygoing. No, some people are so like uptight about everything, but you're pretty easygoing. Or I don't see you freak out.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. No, it's nice.
Well, it's like, what's the point?
I don't know. Some people get so bent out of shape.
One time, they wanted jelly on the side for the peanut butter and jelly.
Oh, there's this one regular. And that's my fault. I apologize.
I was like, jelly on the side. I yelled it out, and Fox came in there. He's like, "No, you're making this up." And he took a picture of it.
No, I know those regulars. So
I mean, I kind of get it now though, because when I make a peanut butter and jelly, like some people just really spread the jelly on there.
Right.
Like the peanut butter's already Jif. It's sweet enough. So.
But do you want to hear the story? I know the story.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. They're regulars, and they have a toddler. And I made the mistake because they go, I want a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, but just peanut butter. And I was all, just peanut butter? How boring. And they're like, oh, well, our toddler's a really messy eater, and it just gets too sticky. So my big mouth, they say, well, why don't you get the jelly on the side?
Oh, that's why. That's how it happened.
So they're like, and the wife got really mad.
I should have known.
Yeah.
So, anytime we get a weird order, it's because of you.
Because I'm always trying to accommodate people. And the wife got so mad because she's like, I think she just didn't want her kid to have sweet jelly. And then the husband's like, oh, on the side. So now every time they're like, jelly on the side. So it's my fault.
That's awesome.
It's not even that it's annoying.
It's just weird.
It was just weird.
Do you remember my daughter's old order? It was the opposite. She always wanted a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, but just jelly with a side of beans. Remember? Yeah, that was her order.
Was I here when that happened?
Maybe not. She was real little.
I don't think so.
Oh, wow. A side of beans?
She loves the beans.
That's so weird.
Beans are good.
Yeah, the beans are good.
That's funny.
Beans are great. Anytime they're going bad, I take them all home.
Okay.
Wait, the Billy's beans?
The Billy's
beans? Oh, I love Billy. Like
that's his family's recipe. That was like his mom's recipe.
I came here like one of the snow days in Austin. It was years ago, but one of the snow days I was like, I don't know what to do. Like, there's nothing to do on snow days. It's weird. It's like you can't really go to any places. And I think I was coming from my parents' house, which is down there, and my house is like right there.
Oh, so we're in the middle.
So I stopped here and ate Billy's beans and cornbread sitting right there.
You can't go wrong with beans and cornbread.
And I watched the snow fall. And it was just like really nice.
Yeah.
That was this year?
It was years ago. No, it was a long time ago.
It must snow here more often than
it snows
in my town.
Every few years, right?
It's funny. It's
because
It's becoming more often.
Yeah.
It's weird. Is it supposed to be global warming right now?
Sure. Yeah, I don't know.
Lots of weather changes.
Yeah, what is it? 40 degrees this weekend, and then
Yeah, it was like 43
Yeah.
yesterday or something like that.
Easter's usually the last cold snap, but Easter came mega early this year.
Yeah, March 31st. Is that right? Or
April
earlier?
1st.
April 1st.
But
There's always a good Billy story, right?
I can probably think of some, but you'd have to let me think on it.
No, that's perfect.
no,
I
it's
can't
good.
remember what I ate yesterday. That's the kind of sort of thing.
Um,
I forgot Alf's name today.
Wait, you forgot- does he go by Alf or Alfred?
Alf. Well,
Alf.
it can
Either
either
one.
way.
Okay.
But
I
not
called him-
Alf. But not Alfie.
I called him Alfie one
Yeah,
day.
don't
and he
do
was
it.
like,
no.
he looked at me. I've never seen him have that kind of terror
So,
in his eyes. He was just like, "Don't ever call me that again."
oh,
I was like,
I think I've called him that once, but
"Well,
he didn't
Liz
have that
called
reaction.
him that all the time." And of course, she can say it because she's a girl.
wait, who's
Yeah.
Liz?
Another
Roboto
regular.
from Boston.
I don't know.
No?
You know,
How do you not
weird.
know all these regulars?
It's funny. I
You
don't.
would have definitely
I don't
known
interact
her.
with a lot. Like I know Larry on a personal
Everyone
level.
knows Larry,
because
yeah.
Larry's been here for as long as I have. Like
Half the people think Larry is Billy.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like Larry's been to my birthday parties. Like
Right.
he's just been a very nice person to me.
Yeah.
I mean, he gets loud and drunk sometimes, but you know, who am I? You know, just whatever.
Yeah.
So
If I yawn too loud at home, Alex is like, "Don't do the Larry." Have you heard him yawn at the bar?
I try to play it off when I make a noise
Wait,
like that.
Larry
I'm like,
yawns
"Ah."
Oh yeah, he does. That's like half of what.
He'll be
he doesn't laugh.
He'll be reading the newspaper. I'll just be like, I'll set the newspaper. "Ah."
but even louder.
Yeah, it's pretty
He's
loud.
very loud.
Yeah.
It's funny. I
I noticed I do it myself too, though. So
My dad's a loud person. I was talking to him the other day, and we were at Dart Bowl, like at the cafe, like eating.
Enchiladas, I hope.
Yes.
Okay.
And I was talking, and I was just like answering my question, like answering in a normal voice. I thought, and like my dad told me to like, I can hear you, Shelly, and I was just like, that's weird, because my dad is like.
The loudest.
He's like Larry, but less social. So he has that
Oh,
projection.
my God.
He has that projection, but he's not like, he only does it in front of like me.
Right.
And like every now, like, you know what I mean? Like, so I obviously am his daughter. So
Right.
I have that projection apparently, because I'm just like, oh my God, I'm just trying to talk. And they're all like, shut the fuck up. I'm just like, oh my God. Like, it was.
Can you really offend anyone at Dart Bowl Cafe?
I know. It was the whole thing. I was like, yeah. Like my sister literally like shushed me, and I was like, "What?" It was
You
so
guys
weird.
still haven't been there, have you?
You never been to
Dart
Dart
Bowl
Bowl?
Cafe? For
Yeah.
enchiladas and beer?
You gotta go to Dart Bowl.
is that where they have the bowling?
Yeah.
Mhm.
But there's a restaurant.
I've been bowling, but I haven't.
Oh,
had
you
the
have to-
It's
food.
a bowling
I haven't
alley,
had the
but
food
there's a
over there.
restaurant there.
So good.
My dad's like
People
been.
talk about it.
Yeah.
My dad's been friends with Peggy, the owner there, for a long time. Oh, she's a good person to talk to.
Is the restaurant separately owned from the bowling alley?
No,
It's
no,
all-
because like they used to be on Burnet Road, where Bassett Furniture is now, and they like
Oh.
that. I remember going to Dart Bowl there as a kid, and Peggy was there, and now Peggy's at this
Right.
Dart Bowl. So like, I don't know how. I'm pretty sure it's the same thing.
Yeah.
I don't think it's separate at all.
Like
actually.
subleased or anything?
Yeah, Corey knows I like to eat eggs, so he was like talking about it. He was like, "You put a fried egg on anything over there."
Right.
Oh yeah,
Is that true?
So they have
I don't know.
enchiladas and eggs, and it's like it's yeah, you gotta yeah.
Gotta at least eat the enchiladas there once.
Enchiladas are really good because they're honestly they come in like a casserole pan.
Yeah,
that's
like a
made in
cast
the
iron.
oven,
Yeah,
which is
it's
what
individual.
enchiladas are. Enchiladas are kind of like a casserole dish at heart. And
They
that's,
call it, it's like truck stop style.
well, yeah, like
Yeah.
any authentic Tex-Mex place though puts enchiladas in the oven before they serve it to you. That's what makes them like
It takes forever
melty,
to
cheesy.
get it, but it's good.
crunchy.
Homemade
I
toast.
forget what an enchilada is.
It's
I
a
haven't
corn,
had them that
corn
much. I always-
tortilla wrapped in whatever and covered in whatever.
Cheese with a red sauce.
Whatever you want.
Yeah, it's like wrapped in a roll. Like, wait,
good.
you're from Louisiana? Okay, I guess they don't have one.
We don't really have Nah, when you come here, there's like so much Tex-Mex, and
How long have
they're
you
making
lived?
another taco place right down there.
That's right.
How long have you lived in Austin now? 5
3
years. I know you're bad with years and all.
4 years,
4 years.
I think.
Do you like it?
I like it a lot.
Oh, cool.
Oh, did your folks
I'm
like
glad
it?
to hear that.
They did.
Yeah. His,
Uh,
was that the first
They
time they were
did,
here?
but I was just disappointed I didn't get to show them a lot. But
Sounds like that's what they wanted to do, though.
They kind of just. I
wanted
think
to visit with you?
They're both big drinkers, but my mom. She said something because we had went to this Woodrow's twice.
Right. Oh, she likes
Both
it there.
days.
Yeah.
Where?
Little
my,
Woodrow's?
my
Oh, yeah.
stepfather wanted to go there.
Well, that's like a good established place.
Because they met a lot of people there, and they people were just coming out. They're cool.
I get it.
They're cool people, and like people just want to come
Anyone
and talk to
from
my
Louisiana
parents.
is a
for
nice
some
person
reason.
who's like, no, I get it. Like, I've never, like, I've actually genuinely adored anyone from Louisiana.
Yeah, well, you like my parents. I mean, everybody seemed to. They're like, all of a sudden they knew me
Right.
better now because my parents were
right.
there. You know,
Yeah,
they're like,
of
we need
course.
to get to know each other more, Jared. And I'm like, okay. You've already known me for like 2 years, but we'd be drinking all day, and
Yeah.
they just want to go back to the hotel and hang out,
That's cool.
pass out.
That's
you
what
know.
it's about, though, visiting, right?
Yeah.
Catching up.
You get to see each other.
But I tried to explain to him, you know, I'm like, it's all about like, everybody loves the mineral water here.
Or the Topo Chico.
You know, the Topo Chico, and
Topo
the
Chico
cut
cold
off
press.
jeans, you know. And
Jeez.
my stepfather was like, the girls have a lot of jeans with their knees have the holes in them, you know.
That's funny.
I was like, I think that's everywhere, and he was like, now look, and he was pointing it out to me, and I was like,
Wait, where do they
I was
live
like,
in?
maybe you're right, Lake
Louisiana?
Charles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where? Is that like west? No,
It's on the
wait.
way to New Orleans if you're on I-10.
Right, yeah.
Thank you.
Right?
So it's west.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
It's a casino town. They just
Yeah.
built another like Las Vegas-y looking golden nugget
yeah.
over there.
I'm supposed to go to Little Woodrow's this week for trivia
Oh, okay.
on Tuesday. I just genuinely wanted an excuse to go there because I never go there.
Are you going with the team?
I mean, it's like literally my two friends. I think they're a team, just them as a. They're not a couple, but it's like a boy and girl. So it's like
Yeah.
them and like
Do you,
them and
do you
me.
go to any trivia for anywhere else or anything?
Here? No.
Have you done
I don't
trivia
know if
here?
I've ever seen
No.
you here.
No, I was like, you haven't done
No.
trivia here.
Does Julia come here with her husband now? Because
And kid.
I feel
Yeah.
like the guy didn't even come up in order. Like she gets her usual, and then like
Oh, right.
it's like Julia trivia again with the Philly or something
Yeah.
like that.
And yeah, now the baby's here too. So the
Ooh.
three of them.
We should interview one of the trivia
She could
quiz
probably
masters.
talk your head off. I'm sure,
Oh yeah.
in a good way.
Yeah.
So like the goal of this is like to get people who don't normally talk to talk. Like, you know, that's the point. Is
Right.
like
Well, you know, the thing about this, you feel so pressured, you feel like you got to say something.
I hope you
know,
haven't
you're
felt
like-
that
Was it really
pressure.
that high pressure situation?
I mean, not really, but you know, it's like
You gotta say something.
when you know the air is just like it's being recorded,
Yeah.
like it's not like you're just talking back and
Right.
forth with somebody.
I guess
you
I
know?
do have this like sitting right here.
Yeah, but you know, I noticed you had it turned around.
Yeah.
So it's like it's
For
a
the
little
speaker?
more like it's not there.
Oh really? Okay.
You know, I thought maybe you did that on purpose.
So I FaceTime a lot, and so the speakers are on the bottom because I help like.
That's
yeah.
probably a good thing though. It probably make people less nervous because you don't see the little
Oh God,
and
no.
the recording
Yeah, you
thing
don't want to do
going
that.
on.
I try to record my dad silently because he just he says the craziest shit. Like he will pull out stories out of his ass where my mom's like, huh? And my mom's been married to him. I was almost
How
gonna
long,
say dating
how long have they
him.
been married?
Okay, I'm 35, so like 40 years ish.
Yeah.
So yeah, my dad will just be like, yeah, I used to do this. I'm like, what?
So they got married in like 1980.
Yeah,
There you
19.
go.
I feel like everybody's pretty good at like telling stories.
Everyone has something.
You know, you
Everyone
just gotta
has a story.
kind of pull it out of them.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know, like everybody's got some kind of interesting story that they can
Right.
tell it in an elaborate way.
Right.
You know,
You know.
what do y'all think? I'm gonna record the like we could interview Larry. That would be crazy.
I don't know. Yeah.
Like that would
What
be-
stories did you get?
Rebecca, you forgot that I hate tomatoes.
So I know.
when he did the commercial,
Well, I think y'all would learn a lot about Larry because I know Larry as like a person sitting out
I know
there
a lot of his stories. Though.
I know y'all do.
Yeah.
Y'all probably know more. Like we all know a lot about Larry, and so it's like. But his dad was a state representative.
Oh, I didn't know that. I've met him.
Yeah.
Actually, I've been.
Or no, I think
a
so.
lawyer. I thought his dad's a lawyer.
Well, he knows a lot of state legislation, so that's why, like, he wants, like, there's a reason why he brings up politics when I'm around. Like, I used to work in the Capitol, and, like, we would know the same people.
Right.
Like, he knows who this one woman is, like, who used to be a lobbyist and now works for the speaker. Like, he just knows random names.
Right.
He knows, like, what I'm talking about.
He also went to Austin High, so
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like when you live in that neighborhood, you just know people.
Yeah. So, it would be interesting to interview... I mean, yeah.
well, some of his students come in here too. I've seen.
Right. Yeah, he's very
They
old
can
Austin.
talk to him.
Yeah.
He'd sit down.
Yeah. I mean, the idea is to get people, like, behind the bar who
Right.
normally don't have a voice. Because I love Larry, but he has a voice here.
Right.
You know? He has a place here. And, like, so does Jared, obviously. But, you know, Jared gets a microphone. I don't
Well,
know.
thanks for giving me the opportunity.
Of course. Yeah, that was an awesome Barflies Ben Tipton. Not Ben Tipton, but, like, that's a great story that you met someone at Barflies and now you're here.
I'm surprised I never told you that story.
I heard that part. I
guess-
just didn't hear the interview.
I guess I
part.
always tell like Fox and
Yeah.
you know Algie and stuff that because they know him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's
But
funny.
I didn't know you knew him as well. That makes
Well,
it.
he-
That
I
makes
think
it
he knows
even better.
everyone, right?
Ben's
I feel
been
like
here.
He knows everyone.
Yeah, I mean, I'm from here, so... And I've been coming here a lot. Wait, did you know Ben used to work here when
Yes, I
he
did, I
said
did.
that at Barflies?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. All right. Well, thank y'all for listening. That's it for now.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you, Jaron. Thank you,
you.
Rebecca.
Thank you.
Hi, friends. Thank you so much for listening. To find out more information, check us out on Facebook and Instagram. Facebook.com/Other Side of the Bar and Instagram @Other Side of the Bar. And let us know what you think. Thanks again so much for listening, and we'll see you next time on the Other Side of the Bar. Cheers!